everybody. I'm sorry I've been losing my voice during South by Southwest, but I hear that's what you're supposed to do. And for all of you that are here to get advice on dating or think I'm a love expert, I'm not. I started Twittering about 3 years ago. My dad told me to do, and as a good daughter, I listened to him, and it's brought me so much. 2.5 years ago, I met this guy online. I thought, oh, he's kind of cute. And we ran into each other at a conference, and I asked him out, and I said, would you mind if we live stream our first date?
No pressure.
So,
What happened?
he's a geek too. We're both vloggers and filmmakers, so we had our camera phones, and we went on our very first Twitter date. Tweet. So, Gabe Mack was the lucky guy. Here we pretend we're rock stars. And we went to prepare by tweeting, what is a good restaurant? He asked me out with a link on Google Maps. I was wondering, what should I wear? What to do after? What time should we meet? Should we go to a movie maybe? We didn't know. But when we got to the restaurant and we were streaming and talking, and our Twitter followers, like 200 people were watching our date.
And how did they go?
I will get to that. So 200 people were watching, and the whole idea was that it was going to be an interactive date. So they could ask us questions that we would ask each other. And it was great, because I got to ask all these questions that you would normally not ask on a first date. It was going out with your best friend, you know, who you could talk to, I don't know what to ask. And one of my followers called the restaurant and said, will you please give those two a drink? Because this is love in the making, and we're all watching this at home. And then the restaurant said we couldn't film anymore. They clearly did not understand the power of social media, because everybody was raving about the restaurant. They were like, oh, the food looks good, because we were twittering all the food, and you know, it was good advertisement for them. And after we had to stop filming, nobody wanted to go to the restaurant anymore. I mean, what's the point of having Wi-Fi if you can't use it? At least that was my thought. Now, 1 year later, we did not end up having a relationship, but we ended up being roommates. And still, we, a little too fast. Still, when you enter our place, there's a sign above the door that says, anything you say or do can and will be used for entertainment purposes. On Foursquare, you can check into the House of Vlogs. It's not like we have security cams, but we like to keep track of what we do online. So that was, for me, was a form of Twitter love, is sharing that with all your followers. I don't think anybody would do that, but we had fun doing it. But there are other forms of love, Twitter love. Jeff asked me to speak at the 140 conference in New York about my Twitter date. And the night before I had to go on stage, we had this drink at Club Touch. There were like 50 geeks there, and they all checked in their laptop bags, as did I. And I got back to the hotel and my laptop was gone. So I was freaking out, because my laptop is my baby. Here it is. It's like, this is my laptop. I even introduced it to Biz. I took it everywhere. Out for coffee, spilled coffee over it, had fun with friends, took it on a plane, went couch surfing with it. It was my baby. So I was really upset for losing his laptop. And then I tweeted out this one tweet.
It changed a lot.
It said, freaking out. My laptop isn't in my trolley anymore. Then I checked in, and it was gone. And I couldn't afford a new one. And the people that followed me knew that. So, one guy said, as a joke, he said, it's the prey. He said, well, if all your followers chip in and give you €1, you'll have a new laptop in no time. I think I had about 1,200 followers then. My good friend, Michiel Bay, who's here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there he is. He started the hashtag Don't Lose It. And before we knew it, I knew it, I was still asleep because of the time difference, because I'm from Holland, so my followers were in Amsterdam and all over Holland. And he said, he started the hashtag Don't Lose It. And he said, well, let's start this fundraiser for her, because, you know, we all love following her tweets, and, you know, it would be a shame if she couldn't tweet anymore. So Matthijs van Abbe said, okay, I'll donate €50. And before we knew it, they knew it. They had €1,800 raised for a new laptop. €1,800.
Overnight?
In 8 hours, or
Wow.
something like that. Yeah, it was in a day. And I was still in a different time zone, so I had no idea that this was going on. And when I got on stage, they told me they had already raised €750. So I was amazed. I was like, I had to cry harder for that the people thought I was worth a new laptop than the fact that my old laptop got stolen. So I laser etched all the names of the people that donated money onto my laptop. And I think that's another example for Twitter love, is how close the community is. And I always compare it to Twitter to a hippie commune where everybody is still, you know, in the summer of love, and they want to help each other out. And so I want to ask you all to help me send out some Twitter love to the guy who actually started it. It's the prey. He had an aneurysm, and I'm not sure how he's doing now, but I would love it if you would all could send him a tweet. Just say, I hope you feel better soon, or something, show him some love. I think that would be really cool if I could get you all to do that. His Twitter handle is @itstheplay, IDSEDIEPREE. So if you could all do that, you're all part of Love 2.0. Let's crowdsource some love here and send him some well wishes. And those are my stories, and I feel really lucky to have met all my tweeps. And I just want to say again a big thank you to everyone that I can keep tweeting with my new laptop, and that I'm having so much fun with my new roommate. So, thank you. I mean, you can ask me questions if you want to about Twitter dates or.
One question. Anybody have questions for Marlooz?
Thank you.